Sorry.
Come on, Tom.
Right, 100% on. 100%.
So, good evening guys, it's the second introduction, but clearly the second is the best. So, we will be going live in the OC League competition, and this is the very first CTF cast I have ever casted on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, that doesn't count the whole Xbox thing. This is on the PC, this is where, you know, the real players come to play, and I thought, why not kick it off with something a little bit damn sexy, something pretty damn nice. We're going to go for some CTF up here on Express with H2k up against rLq. So this is going to be intense, if I can even say that. So let's see how this one plays out. We will be seeing these guys going head to head. Now, obviously, if you guys aren't aware of CTF, let's just have a little explanation here. I'm sure most of you are, but for those who aren't, you know, it's always worth a little chat. It's basically, you do get respawn times, you do get to come back up, I believe it's a set time. And you can see rLq are pushing their way forward, but Mudivane from that side house there does deny Hannibal's peak. But they have to get each other's flags. That's the big point in this game. It's not just about the kills. I think we can see Shane here actually making his way straight towards the flag. And he has picked it up, I do believe. He is sprinting for his dear life, but down there. Sadly, there we go. The flag is secured. Now let me just turn my volume down, because I've obviously been playing recently, and that's a little bit loud. But I'm curious to see, obviously, how these guys play this one out. CTF is quite a newish game type towards, obviously, the PC community, and this is going to be a big difference here. So we can see one of the SMGs now pushing their way towards mid. Well, let's see how they do. Obviously, rLq aren't stopping a couple in their tracks. No one's yet to really get this flag and get anywhere. That's the problem. It's held at this 0-0 kind of area. You can see, obviously, the likes of Mudivane on that defensive position, AK to hand, really locking it down. He's going to try and deny this flag cap here. He's just peeking across to that side entrance. I've never casted this one before, but there we go. The flag has been captured and it is being run out of there. So let's see who is that with. Oh! You can see them literally sprinting their little legs off to get this one back. It was left in mid. The flag is returned to HK, once again locking things down, leaving at this 0-0 scoreline with 3 minutes left on the board. Don't write these guys out as of yet. See where they're going. Obviously, Unreal there does find spinning across, does get another. Oh, follows up with a big 3-man there. Impressive plays. That's going to send the opposing team back to that respawn timer, and they're going to have to wait it out. And maybe it's time to start looking towards that flag, H2k. Let's spin across, and I think they are. Shane has pushed a little bit. Actually, no, he denied there. He took down Icelander. Now looking for more. So Shane and Mudivane seem to be on the defensive position here, letting the others roam it towards mid, but all the pressure is coming. That nade is not going to help. Hannibal takes him out, but now under severe pressure. The likes of Pat Zero or Pat O are trying to get themselves back. He's got the flag and runs straight down mid. Oh, taken out. So that is just not going to happen for him. That's got to hurt. But this is a fast-paced game, and obviously the flag has been captured. It is with Jules, and he is put down straight away. He's not being let out of that base alive right now. Hannibal and Icelander will rack up a couple of frags, but you've got to see if rLq can lock down that flag. Yep, there we go. They do have it now picked up. Running away. It's Hannibal running his little legs off. All the opposing side have picked up their flag as well, so he can't cap it just as of yet, unless he can take down the H2k player. Oh, he's tagged him. He's not going to get the frag. That is going to be a bittersweet victory for him there. He's not going to be happy with that one. He's flashed up. He's under pressure already by this flag, and now here comes the fire, here comes the push. He's got to get out of there pretty damn quickly. Oh, he's matching everything, the fire behind. Oh, Unreal's good, but can he get the flag back? That is a question. I don't think he can. I think it's going to be put away. Oh, wow, CTF. This is why I love you. So, we do still have dude with that flag. Let's find out where he's running to. Let's have a little peek as it is 1-1 now, all even. And if he can get this flag cap, that is going to make all the odds right now. So here we go, pushing through. They have just picked up a couple of frags each, allowing their easy passage through this outside area. Pushing, he's sprinting like there is no tomorrow, and for him there wouldn't be if he doesn't get this flag in 1 minute 38 on the board. He's got to get going, and let's hope this flag is clear, and I think it is. There we go, great flag cap from the rLq guys. Really pushing H2k to their limit, so I want to see if H2k can find a reply. Let's spin across. Shane tried dominating mid. Unreal and Pat picking up frags. Looking towards the flag. Dude was running towards it, but gets denied right there and then. Not going to happen. You can see the likes of Code. He really trying to lock things down with that scope. And let's see where that flag runner is right now. And it is Unreal. He is under pressure, flying out, coming in just beyond that train. Going to try and make his way through. Gets him back up there in the form of Shane. And always got to avoid the scope and keep running. And here we go, tags from the back, and he's down. Big play going out from Jules there. What a clutch moment. And will they secure that flag? I believe they're going to have to, surely. It's down. No, oh my god, they allowed it to be picked up. Where is he running to? It's Palo, and he is going wild right now. He does pick up a Sublime frag, and he's not stopping. He's still going. He's going to get that flash out. He knows his tag's on up, and that their flag has now gone, so they have to get this one back. They can't allow it to get away. Icelander has racked up 2 frags now, taking H2k right into that respawn zone. They're going to have to wait a couple of seconds, and you can see they've only got 3 up at the moment. They've got to be careful. So Pato on the defensive position at the moment. I believe rLq will be in the lead here. Unreal taking down 1, taking down 2. Can they get that flag back? I think they have. And oh, with 19 seconds left, we have the tie at the moment. Icelander making a desperate dash towards the flag. I think he's got it, but is it too little too late? Unreal now running across. One's going to have to deny the other, but I think the time has run out. And what a way to start the CTF tournament off here in the OC League competition. A little bit hectic, but pretty damn stunning stuff. So there we go, 2-2 at the moment. We are going to switch over and switch halves. But do bear in mind, obviously, this is CTF. Anything can happen. That last second, we saw both flags being taken there, but obviously not being able to be captured because the flag of their own was out of their base. Simple as that. So that is pretty awesome stuff to start with. But guys, if you're enjoying this so far, and I know there's only a few of you, I know we just started, I haven't even tweeted it out. Tommy was late, blame him. He can't keep a schedule, not my fault, you know. But you can hear him sighing in the background. But we are going to go straight into this one. Let's see how this one plays out now. So, let me just tweet this out. You guys can keep in game while I do this. And here we go. So, a couple of frags being exchanged so far. None yet being able to manage their way towards that flag. There is one player right around the opposing base. And who is that? I'm sure we'll find out soon. I think... There we go. The flag has been captured. Pato defending beautifully though. Taking down a couple. Does pick up the flag himself. Oh, Icelander. Great play. But where is that flag running? There is one. It is Jules. Jules with the flag now straight down towards mid. Trying to make his way towards his own base. Looking across. Looking left, right and centre. Nothing yet happening. His flag is still locked down so he can capture this one and give himself the lead for the rLq side. Oh, someone got a hand on him. It was put swiftly back in place. And there we go. Jules does secure that one. Great stuff from him so far. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, Icelander here, prowling around by the flag. He's literally 5 steps away, but he can't allow himself to show his position with that many people defending, and that is exactly why Unreal there, not allowing a peek towards it. I think a teammate's just come up to try and help, but I think Unreal's trying his very hardest alone, and it's actually paying off pretty damn well. So, no one yet really getting their hands on this flag. I spoke too soon. XS was making a dash for it, but denied swiftly by Shane once again on that flag. Is there anyone else daring enough to go near it? Jules onto Coyote. We saw Jules trying to run it before and he did pretty damn well, so let's see if he can do it again. rLq with that lead so far. Dude onto Palo. And now brought back by our rLq Icelander. Taking down Unreal. So let's have a look at that map right now. You can see that the sides are pushing towards the flag now. See who's going to grab this one. Oh, here we go. Mudvent does take down one on that flag. Can he get the second? Does get the tag and the frag. Beautiful play from him. Running it straight down mid, switching up to that knife. He can see the opposing team player with his flag. His nose is just in front of him. He has to wait for his team to get into action. Oh! Taken down by XS Mudvent. Can you believe it? But here we go. Unreal kicks into action. Sprinting those little damn legs off straight towards the flag. And here we go. It's all even, guys. 2 minutes 40 on the clock. Unreal spins around, does get the frag as well, so great play from him. Kind of big on the defense and pick up the flag control now on the attack again. You can't hold this man back. Let's pick up with Pato though. He does have the flag at the moment. Let's see if he can get this one home and bring H2k back in that lead because, well, they've let it slip. And look how close he's getting, but XS right in amongst it all. But he does get taken out by Pato, avenging his fallen teammate. And onto the flag we go. Great play. Incredible stuff coming out from the H2k side. Always bring themselves back into this one. Go Unreal onto Hannibal. Chipping away at the opposing side, trying to get themselves a little bit closer to that flag. And let's see if Pato can do it again. Takes down Jules. Shane onto Icelander. H2k side are looking strong, they're looking good. But do they want to go aggressive right now? There's 2 minutes on the board. It may not be advisable. As there we go, Hannibal rattles off a shot straight into Pato. And then he's going to be stuck on that respawn for a little bit of time. Success dropped down by Coyote. No one really going for this flag at the moment. You can see that rLq are making a little bit of a push right now, but here comes the H2k boys. Mudvent does find Jules. rLq pushing forward. It's Hannibal. Hannibal with the scope, actually. Incredibly aggressive play. That's gutsy move if I've ever seen one. Oh, he's missed the money shot. That is going to cost him this, surely. Drops out the flash, drops out the nade. It can't go well. It's not going to. Shane there just saying, get away. You do not deserve this at the moment. You could have seen just then dude causing havoc in the H2k side. Nevertheless, the flags are still very much locked down. So, find out where the push is going to happen this time. A couple of players now making their way towards that flag. H2k on the aggression again. Let's see if they can do it. Likes of Unreal prowling around. Oh, great stuff from Unreal. Spins around 180 frag onto the Muddy Vein. That is incredible stuff. Look how aggressive they're all being, really pushing towards this flag. Pat joining in on the fun. Makes his way through mid now. Pat just pushing further and further. You can see the flag now. Will he go straight for it? Is he going to check his corners? Because he's got to shoot there's someone alive, and he's in mid. He's not going to be able to get him. Yes, he is. Takes him down. And now this is big stuff for Palo. Can he somehow sprint his legs off quick enough to get back home and safe? Running we go, and straight towards the flag, and this is going to take them into a drastic lead. Oh no! Excess! You clutch master! That was insane play from him.
Wow.
But nevertheless, the flag, I think, actually did get capped. That was just on it. That was incredible. If he'd somehow gotten away with that, I would have, I don't know, backflipped out my window. The score is 3-5 at the moment. H2k just in the lead, but not by much. See how this one keeps playing out, and you can see the pushes happening here. H2k are having to run their legs back because Icelander is by their flag, but I believe Excess there did just take down his own teammate. Not how you want to really go about things at a moment like this. And there we have it. First game out of the way there, and that was H2k up against rLq in the OC League CTF competition. Now guys, my casting may be less than perfect because, well, this is the first CTF I've ever casted on the PC, and it's pretty damn fast action, as you may have seen. So do bear with us.
The word's exhausting.
Yeah, so Express being that first map, I believe that did go Bayside. There we go, you can have a little look at the scores here as well. So frags happening. I completely agree. So there we go. They do have their fifth back in, so we're going to be going live into this one. And let's see how this one pans out. Not so symmetrical standoff. Very different ways of defending the flag, whichever side you're on. But we're going to first of all stick with the H2k side here, and let's see how they play this one out. So Tommy, if you just follow H2k at the moment and see how they're playing, because I want to really get an idea of how a team individually plays. So H2k are now going to be up on what would normally be, I believe it's the defending side. If actually, no, tell a lie, it's the attacking side. If they were playing this on Search and Destroy. So let's see how this one goes. I'm going to pick up here with Pato, who is really kind of running that flag about like there was no tomorrow. And let's see how he does now. So we're going to go live into this one, guys. And this is the OC League competition with H2k up against rLq in CTF. And we can see he's deciding to take a little bit of a back route. I'm going to have a look at the map first of all. I want to see how this one pans out. You can see the action is going to go down here. It's actually flying down everywhere else. Icelander and Shane exchanging frags now. As you can see, Pat worming his way around. He's actually got fairly far quite quickly. So you can see how aggressive he's being. Access onto Coyote. Flag is still at both sides bases, but here we go. Pato does take down one. Oh, we spotted a second. Great play from him. Takes down Undead too. So incredible stuff. Unlocking literally every angle at the moment. Now running straight back through that hangar route towards his flag. Can he get it back in time though? Can they rush the H2k side now? Slip back a gear and get in their defensive position and lock this down so he doesn't get pushed and or taken out. So here we go. There we are. First flag cap for the H2k side, unlocking that real bit of arrogance and advantage. So Shane and Pato once again ripping things up on the right side now, going to push past that tractor and tank, whichever you call it. I've always called it tank. But here we go, Pato again. He's on an absolute kill streak at the moment. This man's not even dropped down. I say that, he's getting tagged up from the tank. Tears around. Can he do anything more? There's a question. Oh, big stuff coming out from him. Really ripping apart the rLq side, who look a little bit worse for wear on this map. And here comes the flag. They're sprinting it out. He's flashed himself up, but nevertheless, Kaiju is running. Cover comes in. Icelander has taken down Unreal, though this one with the flag runner. Let's see where he's going. Where are you right now? Unreal now just past the tank area towards statue. There is a defender on that flag for the opposing side. There is Icelander, I think. Comes in. Oh, the tag with an ape, but not the frag. Can he get it? Oh, he's tagged up himself. No, he drops down. Jules comes in, but Unreal pops up his mess. Can they pick up that flag and take it back? That is the question. Fire comes in towards the flag right now. And no, again, it's left on the ground. Can they do it somehow? Hannibal, you absolute monster. Now Hannibal is running away, running towards his flag. He's got Jules alongside him. The other flag, well, his flag is taken as well, so they're going to have to try and work this one back somehow. But let's find out where the H2k side is. And there we go. You can see Patlo with that flag again. This man is on a mission. And now go take the back through that industrial area. Go try and get to a safe area where he can sit in and try and lock himself down and not be pushed from every angle, because you can see the opposing side are really getting in his face at the moment. His team are very spread out, still trying to get that flag back. Their flag needs to get back in the base before Pat can cap. So Unreal now getting himself back in a correct-ish position, laying down some fire. He knows there's a player around him, but the question is, where is he? They're all searching around desperately for this player. Oh, he's in the lower house. He's going to be tagging up Pat. Can he somehow escape? That's got to be the big question on his mind. That nade is just in front of him. Gets away in time. Cozy does pick up the frag there. Excess replies on his own teammate. That's not the best way to really kick things off, but you can see how paranoid Pat is at the moment. He's sitting back. He's trying to be defensive, allowing Shane to try and pick apart the team. And I think they're just about to do it. And there we go. Shane did take down that flag carrier and return that flag to his base, allowing Pat to capture that beautiful flag. Excess on push does take down Pat, but let's pick it up with Shane here. Shane's been doing great stuff, just pushing forward. He's not been quite as aggressive, let's say, as Pat, but nevertheless he has returned that flag. He's done some important roles so far. So coming back to the defensive position, Jules does punish him for trying to take him on so head first. Sent into the respawn. You can see the H2k side are being ripped apart now with only 3 guys standing, 2 in respawn. And now they've got to do something. They've got to lock this down in some sort of fashion pretty damn soon. And Mudvayne's doing exactly that onto Hannibal. And now hopefully H2k are back up and kicking. They are. So let's see where Shane's going. Push around that tractor side. Taken out by Excess. Spinning onto Pat Zero now. Pat O looking towards the hangar. He did find one. I think that was Jules. He actually caught off guard there. Now Pat once again on the push towards the flag. You can see how many flag caps there are now for the H2k side, who are doing beautifully for that organisation. So pushing around. Does tag up a defender. Does take him down. That was Icelander. Punished and truly crying as his friend in chat was saying earlier. As now the exchange of frags does happen. rLq are picking up a fair few, leaving there were 2 down for H2k, but they're coming back up right about now. Shane now kicking back into action, and they're going to have to try and get this one home. 50 seconds on the board. As far as H2k, I'd be feeling pretty comfortable with the scoreline, but you can't get complacent. Things could change, and here comes Pat. Will he be uncontested? I think he will be. Great capture there coming from him. But you can see that, well, the other side are being quite lackluster. They're not really challenging H2k that much. rLq now, I spoke too soon. Oh, Excess shuts down Pat with a slicing cut to the throat. Let's pick it up with here with Coyote. He's pushed into mid with that AK. They haven't followed him that much this round, and I think we've been missing out because he has found Undead with that M4 AK style fire. Flashing out towards his tank, catches a glimpse of 2 players now running off. Can he find them? Does find Icelander. He knows there's another. He's got to be smart. He's got to play this one correctly. Otherwise, there's going to be players right in his base. Sprinting back towards his spawn house. He knows there was one here. Hasn't even picked it up though. I don't think he has. He knows that there's still one standing. Prowling around. Pat and Mudvayne have racked up a couple of frags each, and there we go. He does finally find out that, well, yep, the player's down. Fine. And there we have it. 5 caps to none, and that is an impressive side from H2k. Looking very comfortable. Let's see how Unreal did pick up that last frag. So clearing out that mid-house. And there we go. Right under the arch. Slams the opposing player right to the ground. God, that took a lot of bullets. Jesus, that was a clip and a half. So, switching on the half, we will be following the other side now, which will be rLq. Let's see how these guys play this one out. Obviously, we saw H2k really treating us and teaching us how to play CTF on this map at the moment. I think Pat really did demonstrate what he's got going on. So let's see what Hanno's going to do. He does have that scope, and I'm not too sure about scopes in the likes of CTF. It seems very static for what the game type can be. Jules has nevertheless opened up now in favour to rLq. You can see the push is happening. It's a player just worming his way around. I'm curious if that's Pat. It is Pat now taking down SP, but nevertheless the rLq side do have a couple of players up, and here we go. Icelander does deny Pat, and that is exactly what they need to do. They need to lock down this flag from the likes of him. He will be constantly in their face, the unrelenting force that is Pat. Now Hannibal has found Mudvayne. Both flags still at their base. Shane onto Jules. That's surely going to be ringing alarm bells. Icelander tries to go around the corner. It's not going to happen. Coyote there with that M4 fire. Just taking him out of the game. So Hannibal now has to try and defend this. And I just don't feel as though this role is really particularly useful. I think, you know, a more fluid AK would be a lot more useful. But nevertheless, their flag is gone, and that is not what we want. But they have to one themselves. So, oh, incredible stuff out from Icelander. He did pick up that flag and takes down another. Icelander going huge, exactly when it matters. Not going to happen again, though. Put down by Unreal, and that flag is once again running swiftly away from them. Can anyone pull this back? I'm going to pick up here with Excess, who does have the flag for the rLq side. He's going to try and position himself well. Oh, Unreal did catch Hannibal there, and that could have taken down Excess too. But notice he does stand still and stay alive. He's got to keep moving that flag. If he stays still, he'll show up on the map, and that's what he did a little bit too much, and Unreal finds him with that AK. Here we are. rLq look a little bit worse for wear. See who's on the push. Jules now does pick up that flag. looking towards the tractor. Oh, can he get the frag? This could be huge if he does get the tag and the frag onto the opposing flag carrier. So hopefully his teammates can return that. Jules now goes sprinting around behind that kebab shop and towards the hangar. Hannibal, get out of his way, buddy. Hannibal, you're not helping the situation here. Beep, beep. Oh, Hannibal, what have you done? You have not made his life easy in any way, shape or form. And that could have been such a different story if he just moved out of his way and was a little bit more aware of his teammates. So it is 6-0 still to the H2k side. Jules is trying his hardest, but it's not really happening for him. XS has found the frag there, so let's pick it up with him. He's on a bit of a hot moment right now, as Jules and Hannibal just exchanging frags. A couple here and there, but Nellis Unreal has dispatched of XS. Nice landed onto Unreal. You can see them just kind of going back with the flags. Let's see if he can make it out there alive. I think it was just put down. Yeah, Motivane did take down Hannibal. He's once again trying to run things, trying to make up for that last mistake. But it's not going to happen. Icelander stopped in his tracks towards the opposing base. Now Jules, and well, it's all XS at the moment. He's the only one up for the rLq side for now. He has to wait for the respawn to happen. And H2k are going to be right in the faces of rLq. And XS is still trying. He's still going to try and get towards his flag. He's been beaten to the ground, but he's going to try and make up for it now. Looking across, looking for that player who might be on defense. He thinks it's clear. Will he find out? Oh, he's caught them all on the respawn. He just saw 2 players. Maybe he should have taken that shot. Oh, here we go. There we have it. Literally swarmed by the opponents. And that was Unreal to pick up that frag with the pistol fire. So let's find out where Jules is at the moment. He's been doing really well for the rLq side individually, but it's not quite enough to get in the flag up as of yet. Dropping out the nades, dropping out the flashes, trying to hope to give himself a bit of an advantage in the situation. Has got the tag there on the player just in that window. Is not going to get the frag just as of yet. Working with the smoke that's in front, going to get himself forward a touch. But you can see that their flag has been taken away once again. So if Jules somehow manages to pull this off, it's going to be a bit of an uphill struggle, to say the very, very least. Oh, wow. Incredible positioning going in there from Shane. Just backing off enough to allow that to happen. So now only XS and Hannibal up and standing. XS now taking the same route as was just walked. His flag is away from his base and he can't be feeling happy about it. So, here we go. Does pick up the enemy's flag. It's this midsection they seem to be getting stuck on. XS and Co just can't seem to really bring it home at the moment. It's the first time they've actually looked like they might get a camp going on here. And this is exactly what they need to do, but I think it's always too little too late. But can he somehow take him down? No! Unreal with the AK at close range? Oh dear, XS, that's not gone well for you. And you can see the H2k side now swarming towards that flag, applying even further pressure. And I think rLq have not necessarily given this one away, but I think they're a little bit outclassed by H2k on this map, who looks very good. Very, very good is all I can say about them. They look extremely comfortable, well drilled in, and individually pretty impressive. The likes of obviously Unreal did beautifully in this game, 24-9 is his kill to death ratio, but the likes of Pat and Motivane running flags back and forth, and the likes of Pat have really impressed me in this game so far. With 3 seconds left on the board, we are about to see our winners. Pato just picking up a lovely +10 frag there, 7-1's the scoreline. GG's all round, and what a way to kick this one off in the OC League competition with H2k versus rLq, and H2k will be proceeding further into this cup. So guys, do stick around, we'll be back in the game in just a moment. And until then, let's get some music on and keep you guys happy and chirpy.
GG guys.